I still loved it. I still loved being creative, but I just felt like I was kind of moving into a new season. And I think definitely it went from a shift of like, I was really sad about the event, but like, it became more of like a positive thing where it's like, well, like, I was kind of growing out of this like season of my life anyways.
Yeah.
So like, I'm excited to move into something new. And that's kind of when the COVID like restrictions, everything lifted. I was obviously still doing online school, and I still wanted to find something to do.
Yeah.
And my mom, actually, this was all my mom's idea. She literally, I loved making YouTube videos. And that's like one thing with my slime, which is like, oh my goodness, can we talk about digital footprint? Because just like Ryan was saying, these little baby videos of me, oh my goodness, my YouTube channel, like the videos of me when I was little.
I went back and watched them. I watched a few. I watched one where you did where you went and ordered Starbucks.
Oh,
the person in front
goodness,
of you, and it was the sheriff's.
Yes, so like
that's awesome.
Literally, like I loved making videos and stuff. And my mom was like, "Why don't you try acting? You love to be on camera." And right now, content is just huge. Everyone is like actively consuming. It's crazy because the algorithm of the For You page is never ending.
It's changed. It's changed recently.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't even have to do. It's not even about the amount of followers you have anymore.
Yeah, no.
Like you can literally just get.
It's what resonates with people and your audience.
It's what people are interested in.
Yeah, what they're interested in, making them stay. So in that, also the opportunity with like income and like monetizing is that brands, obviously, like you don't see, I feel like there's not as many people watch traditional TV. I feel like, cable TV.
Yeah.
No one's paying thousands of dollars for a commercial on TV anymore.
Right.
They would rather, I think, honestly, right now, like, a lot of brands, especially for a younger audience, but I'm seeing it a lot for like, moms or like, I don't know, an older generation for like face creams or something. That's just an example. The authentic connection between like a human and the audience is something that's irreplaceable by any like campaign or like photo shoot, So a lot of brands are opting for like influencer marketing. And what's crazy is like I have had to turn down opportunities, but I never see it as a loss because I know that like it doesn't align with my beliefs. And if it doesn't, then I'm staying firm. I'm not doing it.
So you stand firm on that?
Yes, staying firm on that. I mean, even today, I literally got an audition today and I was on the phone with my mom. Literally before I left, after I finished my audition for the movie.
The big one.
I got another message from my agent for an audition. And I was like, Netflix. Oh my gosh. It was literally for a Netflix film. I was like, oh my gosh. I opened the script. It's like belligerent, cursing.
Oh, wow.
And I literally told my mom, because she was like, oh, what is it? Like, when you get it, it like said like Netflix, the production. She was like, oh, what is it? And I literally told her, I was like, decline. Tell her I'm not doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I'm very firm on that because I know like, the right opportunity that God has for me, whatever God's will is, it will come to me and it will feel right. But anything that just doesn't align with like my moral compass and just doesn't feel right to me, I'm just like, I'm good,
Take notes.
What's your name?
My name is Tav.
That's what I thought.
That's right.
My name is Ryan.
Not Taco Bell.
I didn't even know I said that.
And this is the Take Notes podcast. Hello. We're here. Welcome back, guys, to the Take Notes podcast. Wherever you're watching from, thank you for joining us. We're so glad that you've chosen to make us a part of your day.
Yeah.
And we're here with a banger of an episode.
We're excited.
Episode 20.
Yes.
Episode 20 of the Take Notes podcast.
Yeah.
Can't believe that we're here. It's pretty cool. I don't even know how many months is that? 3, 4? 4? It has to be 4 months. 4 months? Yeah, 4 months of the Take Notes podcast, right? Because it's 4 months. We're 4 months in, guys. I can't remember when we started, but we're 4 months in. Episode 20.
It's all a blur.
And we have a very special guest here on the
do.
podcast today. This
So
is our
excited.
second interview of the Take Notes podcast, but we have Miss Tatianna. Don't get mad at me. Arizega.
Ari's.
I knew that.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Hey, you know what's so funny? I'm so terrible. Oh my God.
That's okay. It's something with last names because you accidentally butchered Michaela's last
Did
name.
I?
You said majors, and it's just major.
Let that not.
So we can make it a tradition.
Let
I
that
guess.
not be a thing, but if it has to be a thing, it'll be a thing.
Yeah.
So Arizaga, my bad. Tatianna Arizaga, welcome to the podcast. Our dear
Thank
friend.
you for having
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be here. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
we're stoked.
And it has been a journey to get to this point. This is our
second
second
reschedule.
reschedule.
We're busy. We're all busy. She's very busy, as
Very
you'll
busy,
as everyone
obviously.
will learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we made it. You know what? We're here. We're locked in.
Yes.
And it's gonna be a good time. I mean, yeah. What else was I gonna say? It's been a good day. How's everybody's day been?
Solid.
Busy?
Yeah.
You? How you been?
I've been fine. We haven't really caught up at all.
No, we haven't recorded
Yeah.
because I just got up in the morning, went to work, and here I
Yeah.
am.
And then you got home, and then we started setting up.
How was your day?
It was cool. It was fine. Took Lenny to school.
Aw.
I went and recorded some devos for church.
Oh, that's right.
So I
Yeah.
did
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that right
Cool.
away. And then just had some house chores to do.
Nice. Yeah.
Went to Target really quick.
Target's
Oh,
always
love.
good. Target's
Yes.
Target's
Of
always
That's my
course.
second home. That's my second
Right?
home.
Yes.
Yeah.
good part of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but it was really chill, and now we're here. So
Good.
yeah.
Nice. For me, wasn't very non-eventful. Just went
Yeah,
to-
how's your
just
day?
got up, went to work 10 hours, and now I'm here. You know,
Yeah.
we're good. We're rolling though.
You know?
And
Yep.
how was your day?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, you had an
You
exciting
know,
day.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun day. Woke up this morning. I went for a little walk. Made
Okay.
some breakfast.
Okay.
Now, you guys, I must say that I'm definitely a creature of habit. So I have probably had the same breakfast for like the past 2 months.
Really?
Every morning it's avocado toast on sourdough with an over easy egg,
Okay.
chili flakes, everything bagel seasoning, and a dollop of cottage cheese, and then some fruit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you say a dollop?
Yes.
dollop.
I like
A
that.
cottage
dollop.
cheese, just a little bit on top.
See, that's not a word I would use, but
Have you posted this?
I have.
You have. I've
I
seen
have.
it. I've seen it. Yeah.
I was about to say,
That
are
is
you
so
sure
cool.
2 months, girl? Because I'm pretty sure you've been having that for like a year now.
Probably.
No.
Honestly, it's probably been a while. But,
Yeah.
woke up and made my favorite brunch. Actually had a coaching with my acting coach.
Okay.
Today was a really eventful day because I'm here. I've been so excited all day,
Yes, yeah.
But I was also so excited because I had the amazing opportunity to coach and audition for a really big role.
Ooh.
We can't spill too much,
Yes,
but it's
can't
for
spill it, no.
it was a really amazing role for a movie. And it was amazing. I got to sing for it, which
Yeah.
I love singing,
Yes.
of
That's right,
course,
yes.
you know.
Yes.
Yep.
So I got to sing for it, 4 scenes. So there was about over 10 pages
Wow.
worth of script.
And you had to
Wow.
memorize it all.
Yes. Completely off
No
book.
confidence monitor.
no confidence monitor, guys. No, it wasn't like Sunday morning.
Yeah, yeah.
No confidence monitor.
That's awesome.
So, but it was really great. I'm really excited. Just,
Yeah.
Praying. I know that if it's the right opportunity, that God will provide. God provided the
That's right.
opportunity to
Yeah.
get myself out there, even if it's not the right role. It'll be another, but I'm believing that,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
it'll
believing
work
with you.
out. So I'm
Exactly.
excited. Yeah.
And as long as you
Yeah.
put your best foot forward, I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, God brought the opportunity.
Yeah.
And then you just got to put your best into it.
Yeah.
So, and then
Exactly. Just
whatever,
gotta do your best.
Lord, your will.
That's right.
Exactly.
We're just hoping that it's,
Yeah, I'm not going against this one, but whatever is your
Yes.
will, right?
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So,
Yeah.
No.
And then now I'm here.
I know.
What a fun day.
I
like,
know.
seriously.
No,
yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for bearing with us too.
I'm,
We had,
excited.
thankfully, production.
yes.
It goes into it. So we
Yeah.
had, just a couple of hiccups.
No, yeah,
but-
and it's cool because we're working with. I mean, that's a new light, so it's a new.
Yeah.
I placed that like last week, and now
Yeah.
we're putting it to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
You know?
If you guys watching could see how much they put into this and how cool it is, the lighting, everything. When I first got here, I was blown away. When I saw on the monitor, I was like, you guys, I'm glowing. How is this like, you guys are experts at this lighting. Like, it's crazy.
No, it's
So everything looks amazing.
it's a lot of
yeah.
homework.
Thank you, Tati.
A lot of
Yeah.
conversations with ChatGPT too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, just
Yeah.
kidding.
I mean, hey, he's our friend.
Yeah.
Hey, do you use ChatGPT or do you use
know,
Gemini?
I I don't even know the difference.
So there's,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little behind on the AI. We were talking about this earlier. I know AI has developed so much, especially in like the content world for creators, for literally, you know, anything and everything. But I didn't even know until probably like a month ago you could have a chat bot and it would like know things about you and like remember. So I'm a little bit behind on that.
No,
But I mean, ChatGPT, like I found it really like helpful in my career with like, I'll say like, I have this video idea, I need a script. Or like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I'll put bullet points and I'm like, can you organize this for me?
Yep.
Like stuff like that, very helpful.
No, yeah.
Absolutely.
And just recently, it's Claude, which is, I think that's
Claude.
Claude. It's
another
AI
software.
AI software,
okay.
but it's not the Claude is a subdivision of another AI. I forget the name of it. But anyways, they just unveiled this big thing where it's like you can actually now converse with your AI bot from like your phone to like your laptop. And you could have it perform tasks on your laptop.
Oh my gosh,
even if you're not
crazy
with it. Like I could have my laptop at home and I could be on my phone and be like, hey, do this, get this ready, blah, 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 and it's done.
Wow.
And it'll send it, and it'll send,
That's crazy.
and it'll send you a PDF or whatever you need.
Wow.
It's getting crazy.
That would have been helpful whenever I left my laptop at home and went to school. I forgot my assignments at home.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
But that's not what this conversation is going to be about. We're not talking about, I love talking to AI. We love talking AI on the TikTok podcast.
Yes.
But and I love how we talked about it, how it pertains to like in pertinence to like content creators, which we all are. But we're here to talk about you. Okay. That's what this conversation is about. And you are a content creator. Why don't you just tell everybody, how about just tell everybody what you do? What it is that you do?
Yeah. Okay.
Tatianna Arizaga.
Okay, everyone. Well, my name is Tatianna Arizaga, of course.
That's right.
I am a content creator. I sing and also an actress. So I've been creating content, honestly, for so long, and it all started with like me having a business and having a business at 11. That's when I really ventured into content creation, started like an Instagram and like really learning how to like create in different fields. Even like all those skills that I learned with that business, I've like taken into my content creation now because I've been able to make like pretty much a career for myself out of that content creation. So it's been amazing, honestly. I had such like amazing opportunities to work with like dream brands that I literally love so much.
Yep.
And I've just been working at it with acting and creating content and just like sharing my life. And I feel like that's definitely my niche, is like lifestyle. I love to share different things about my life, whether I'm on set, whether it's my coffee runs of the day or school, or even just like I love my ultimate goal of my platform, is of course to just glorify God.
Amen.
And I want to just encourage others and just, uplift everyone. I want people to watch my videos and have a good laugh and be like, that inspired me.
That's good.
That's my ultimate goal.
Yeah,
but
I love that.
So
That's
a little
amazing.
bit about me.
Yeah.
And I'm also in college right now.
That's right.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's right. She's doing it all.
I love that. God's in there too, for sure. You talked about your business, your entrepreneuring business. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Like what? So like, first of all, what was it? What is it? What business is it? I know what business it is, but what business was it that kicked you off? Obviously at 11.
Yes.
What was that?
All right. So I started off probably when I was about 9 years old.
Okay.
So I started by, I feel like there was just a huge boom. Honestly, I can't even remember what year it was.
I think
I'm
it's
a
still
little
booming,
rusty.
to be honest.
It's
still booming.
But that was when it really started to get big, was slime.
Slime. So this is what, circa what?
Yes.
2000 what?
Well, I was checking out your old Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
What's the name of it? What is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Fairy Princess Slime.
Yes.
Little pop up right here.
Little FPS. FPS shout out.
Yes.
Fairy Princess Slime. You feel me?
And I was like, because you're so little.
And
it's like crazy to see you as such a wonderful young woman now, because not spoiler, but we did church together. We do church together. Yeah. And so we've seen you grow up, you know, and it's like just so crazy. Yes. But I want to say, just talking about the year, was like 21, 22.
So I believe the year that I started with slime was like 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay.
But 2021 is when I started to venture more into like content creation.
Yeah,
and
got it.
Yeah.
So that's where the videos are coming from.
I think the 2017 is when she was like,
that
little
just
baby.
came into my head.
Got it.
Slime.
So that was when I was starting with my little baby slime business.
Right.
Fairy Princess Slimes. I just always have loved like being creative, and I feel like slime was like he was huge, and it was such like a fun creative outlet for me.
For sure.
And it was like fun fact, but like when I was little, like it was always my dream. I have a board of me when I was like literally probably like 8 or 9 in school. And it was always my dream to be like a baker or have a bakery or have like a cafe. Yeah. And like I've always just had really fun like creative ideas, and I kind of brought that into slime. So like one of the things that I kind of like I would consider myself to have like created a little bit was like I called it like slime malts. It was like milkshakes, and it was literally like a cup with like my logo on it. Obviously, I had a disclosure. This is not food. This is slime. We had to let them know. Let them know.
Wait, no, some kids still won't listen to that. They'll still try to eat it.
Right.
Yes.
Right. But yeah, so I just began being really creative. You know, I had that business for a couple years, but I was just like, I had the opportunity to fly to New York with Karina Garcia. Do you guys know who Karina Garcia is?
No.
She was like
did my homework.
huge.
No,
she was huge back in the day. I feel like she's still popular, but she was huge back then. Like her and her husband were just like the most famous like slime duo. Okay. And like they did slime. She had this huge slime business, and they had a slime convention. And so I got invited to go there. I'm pretty sure I was like 13.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I went to New York, literally took like 2 suitcases full of slime. It was crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
how'd you get that through TSA?
Right?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm literally wondering. I'm wondering like, how did I have no idea. But it was like, it honestly taught me so much. And obviously, like, I'm so grateful to my parents because my parents are also business owners. And I think they really, like, implemented that into my mind.
Yeah.
And just all the things that taught me, it taught me how to manage money, how to save money, how to allocate funds at a young age. Because, you know, I'd have my savings, but then I'd have to put money back into my business, you know? Like, and it's all things that I've taken with me now that I'm older.
Yes.
But, yeah, so that was really fun. I went to, like, pretty much tons of elementary schools here in the Valley, and I got to go to carnivals and festivals, or not festivals, but like carnivals. You know the little things that they go like end of
like
the
street
school
vendor,
year.
like,
Stuff like that.
But carnivals too.
Carnivals, So I would go there, and oh my goodness, met so many like friends. I made friends and like met so many fans where people would be like, "We love your slime, we love your videos." I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is crazy! Like, what's going on?"
That's fantastic.
And it was that was Fairy Princess Slime, and I went on the news like twice, which was like so
that's
great.
cool.
I saw the video.
Yeah,
I saw the
same.
interview.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
I loved it. And fun fact, Fairy Princess Slimes. My name is Tatianna Eva, and I guess like the meaning of those 2 names together would be like fairy princess. So that's kind of where I got it from.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's why it was.
I love a good name and
Is
a
it
good meaning behind the name.
You know what? I have no idea.
It should be.
It probably should be. But,
someone just stole it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Someone's like, no copyright. Okay, thank you.
Changing their name to Tatianna Eva. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What was that like? What was that like? Like being 11? No, you said 11, right?
That's when I started. Yeah.
So what was that like? What 11-year-old thinks about starting a business, you know?
Yeah, it was honestly crazy, but I will say a big part of it was that I've done online school since 5th grade.
Okay.
So homeschool. Yeah. So because I was homeschooled, I think also my parents were really supportive of it. Because I was homeschooled, so I didn't really have a lot to do.
Yeah.
I did cheer and I did soccer, but in like the off seasons, which we're not gonna talk about that. He's already you laughing? I have said this so many times. I'm not very athletic. Okay, don't put a soccer ball in front of me. I played soccer. Yeah, that was years ago. Not anymore.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah. So I had so much free time, and I like just loved doing it. I first started by just like making slime for my friends.
Yeah.
Like my best friends. Like at the time I would like always make slime. We'd make slime together, and like I'd give them slime or I'd bring them over like a big thing of slime. I'd be like, it was just so much fun. And I just kind of like was really feeling creative. Like I made so many different like combinations and stuff.
Right.
And it was just something to, originally to keep me occupied because I was at home.
No, for sure.
But then it kind of just like, my parents kind of told me like, hey, why don't you start a little business? You know, like there was a few other kids that were doing it and it was so popular, and they were like, why don't you just try it out? I was like, you know what? I already buy all this stuff just for myself and my friends.
Yep.
So why not? So it was really fun.
Wow.
It was really, really fun. And it was just crazy. Like to me, it was honestly really like heartwarming because even when I would like go to like slime events, like I went to a few around California and San Francisco and LA. It was so cool to see like be around so many other young entrepreneurs because this was like such a big thing, and like it was just exploding that like so many kids were coming together. We would come together at the slime conventions, and I'd meet other kids my age or just like a little bit older, and we would connect, and it was so cool to like make friends that were also like slime business
Do
owners,
you still keep in touch with any of them?
A few of them.
Really?
Actually, I still have them like my new Instagram, like you know. But it was really cool.
Yeah.
So definitely like some fun like lore.
Yeah.
Backstory. Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure.
Tati lore.
Yeah,
that is cool. I didn't even learn that stuff about you until after I already knew you for a while. Like I remember there was somebody was telling me, they're like, yeah, you remember she used to do slime? I was like, what? Slime? And I saw videos. I was like, oh, that's why people say she was like the slime.
Yeah, people, it was especially at church.
Yeah.
Like I would like sometimes with my friends at church, like when I was little, like younger, I would like sell to my friends. Like they'd like support my business.
Yeah.
Or like I would be at their elementary schools or whatever. So that's
funny.
I got the name Slime Girl.
Yeah.
In several communities.
For sure.
So, you know.
Yeah. Because you've been, how long had you been going to the church before I even met you? Before we even met,
so I had been going there since I was 4.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. So a long time.
Yeah. You saw.
Yes.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's so cool.
So I was growing up there, and then people were like, "Oh, that's the slime girl."
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. All right. Well, the slime was great.
Yes.
But let's fast forward now.
Yeah, that's not where she stopped.
That's not where she stopped.
No,
that's just a launching pad. That's just a launching pad. Let's talk about. Okay, so what was the process like of getting to where you're at now, right? Because having done, the acting and all that, like, obviously, the slime stuff stopped at a certain point, and then like, what took you from that point to where you're at now, which is doing all that you do?
So it's actually kind of crazy to think about because at the moment, like, and it is so like just funny and so amazing how God really has worked in my life and really like has just led me through things because I was like, okay, so in 2020 was kind of when I made that shift, and it was because, or either 2020 or 2021, what was COVID?
That was like 2020.
2020, yeah.
Right? 2020.
So in the beginning of that year, before like COVID, like everything happened, I was planning on throwing a slime convention myself here in Fresno, here in downtown.
You were going to do your own.
Yes, I was going to do my own. And it was crazy because like I literally had one slime creator that literally had 500,000 followers. She was going to come from like San Francisco. I had people coming from all over California. One girl, she was going to come from, I'm pretty sure, like Oregon or something, another state. I had a bunch of, I was basically throwing the thing. It was called like VIP slime extravaganza. Like crazy.
That's cool. Yeah.
We were looking at the venue. We were getting everything together. I mean, I was so excited. We were selling tickets and everything. Like it was so exciting. But then COVID hit. Wow. And literally it's so crazy. The COVID restrictions went 2 weeks before the event.
Oh.
And it was like so heartbreaking, little me. Like I was so sad because it's like literally, of course, like this was when COVID was just like, you know, everyone was crazy. Like
nobody
was
even
like,
really knew. Nobody even really knew about COVID until like it happened.
Yeah, until it happened.
Yeah.
And we were like, whoa, what's going on? I mean, our whole world shut down.
Yeah.
So obviously an event venue with like hundreds of people that's not going to fly. So they were like, no, we got to cancel it. And I was so sad, right? Yeah. I was honestly really sad. I continued to I also had an Etsy shop. So throughout throughout that time of lockdown, I still kind of would sell on my Etsy and stuff. But I was at a point in my life where like I was growing out of that.
Yeah.
And I still loved it. I still loved being creative, but I just felt like I was kind of moving into a new season. And I think definitely it went from a shift of like, you know, I was really sad about the event, but like it became more of like a positive thing where it's like, well, like, you know, I was kind of growing out of this like season of my life anyways.
Yeah.
So like I'm excited to move into something new. And that's kind of when the COVID like restrictions, everything lifted. I was obviously still doing online school, and you know, I still wanted to find something to do.
Yeah.
And my mom, actually, this was all my mom's idea. She literally, I loved making YouTube videos. And that's like one thing with my slime, which is like, oh my goodness, can we talk about digital footprint? Because just like Ryan was saying, these little baby videos of me, oh my goodness, my YouTube channel, like the videos of me when I was little.
I went back and watched them. I watched a few. I watched one where you did where you went and ordered Starbucks.
Oh,
the person in front of you,
yes.
and it was the sheriff's.
Yes, so like
that's awesome.
Literally, like I loved making videos and stuff. And my mom was like, "Why don't you try acting? You love to be on camera." And like I've always been a very like extroverted and like expressive person. Like I feel like that's always kind of been my personality. So my mom was like, "Acting would be really fun for you." And I was like, "You know what?
Why not?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
I love that.
So I started and we were just self-submitting, and my mom really helped me. She was definitely like my momager. Still kind of is with acting, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Up until I had an agent. But I was going to open calls. I was self-submitting on casting websites and everything, and I ended up getting my first role on Dhar, Mann. You know, for those who may or may not know, Dhar, Mann is like a just mega viral now. Like they have over 20 million subscribers, but a like inspirational shows YouTube channel. And so I started, and it's so crazy because I remember my first role, I had one line. It was literally, I went to LA, and I was there for maybe like 3 hours, one line. And I was in the hallway, and I was like a bratty kid. And I was like, we were standing in the hallway, and oh my goodness, guys, the video was literally, it was called Stuttering Steven. Like, kids make fun of a kid with a stutter, which is like horrible.
That is pretty bad.
Who thinks this? Honestly, back then, especially, the videos were so, like, it was so funny. But we literally, all I said was like, "Why do you talk like that?" And then we all chanted, "Stuttering Steven, stuttering."
And that was it.
And that was it. But I literally remember so vividly, like we came home whenever the episode came out, putting it on our like big TV in our living room.
Yeah.
Me and my siblings sat. My grandma, I'm pretty sure, was there. We all watched it. I came on the screen for 1 second.
It was like,
everyone was like, yes! That was like, I felt like that was the highlight of my year. I was like, guys, I had 0.1 seconds of screen time in a Dhar, Mann.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still cool, you know?
That is so cool.
And what was that process like? So like, you were just submitting videos like at home, or would you set up lighting?
So what's crazy is like actually a few months ago we had a memory came up on my mom's phone, and it was so crazy. We literally had like the most bootleg setup. We were in my parents' old office. They had a gray wall. Yeah. And we were literally on that gray wall, had one little skinny ring light, and I was filming all my self-tape auditions there.
Hey.
And you know, now
45-degree angle, that's all you need.
Right. just filming all my auditions there. I was just self-tape submitting for everything.
And then just submitting online.
Yeah, and I got headshots taken, so like professional photos.
Yeah.
Very important for people who want to start acting. They want to see like well-lit photos of you.
For sure.
So yeah, that was like honestly how it started with acting.
So like, did you know anything about Dhar Mann before you got the offer?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
So they've been around already.
They've been around for so long.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
But what's crazy is that at that time, like they only had one studio and they were just starting to kind of get really big.
Yeah, they were picking up
So
steam.
they were like starting to really get like millions of views. Not even honestly like it's crazy to see like how much they've scaled and how big Dhar Mann is now, like worldwide. But at the time, like I would say they were still like pretty like an established YouTube channel, but it wasn't like as big
Nowhere
as it
near
is
it
now.
is
Now
right
they
now.
have 4 studios.
That's
And
crazy.
like I remember filming in like the one school set that they had when they first started with this like first studio.
Wow.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Now
Because you've been filming. So that was how many years ago was your first one?
So that was 2022.
Okay.
So like
Oh,
about
that's been
4
some
years.
years. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool.
That's crazy.
And so what made, because now obviously you have bigger roles,
Yeah.
but what was that process of like going, because I could see like somebody like having a role like that, they're getting their big, it's their first big thing. And then it's like a second on screen. I could see somebody like maybe getting discouraged by that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe feel like, oh, if this is all that's going to be for me, like why even audition for nothing? Because what was the process like? Like when you do one Dhar Mann video, are you just automatically on their list and they'll call you, or you have to keep auditioning?
So yeah, I would say definitely like at that time, like it was pretty slow. After that episode, I don't think I got called back for a few more months. But once you work with like them, which I feel like this is the case for like most like casting studios and most studios, but especially Dhar Mann, they keep you on file. So if there's ever a future opportunity for a role, they'll call you or they'll request for you for an audition. So that's what happened to me. I'm pretty sure a few months kind of went by. And then I got the opportunity to audition again.
Yeah.
This time it was 2 lines or 3 lines.
Yeah.
It was a more speaking role. And so that was really exciting for me. And that's what I was so hopeful for at the time. I was
Right.
like, oh my goodness, if I could just get like, go back again and just get like a few more lines.
Yeah.
That was so exciting for me.
Yeah.
So that was definitely like the process. And then over time, I started getting called back, did some background roles here and there, a few lines. And I would say like I believe my first like really big role where like and honestly, I think it's like one of, at least in the videos that I'm in, it's like one of the highest viewed videos that I've ever done. I'm pretty sure it has over 10 million views. And it was a billionaire, a spoiled billionaire girl.
Yeah.
And the story, I honestly cannot remember the title off the top of my head, but this was like my first big role. I was a main character. I was a main girl, and I was a super mean girl. I had like an adopted sister.
Yeah.
It was like a really sad backstory. Like her parents died in a car crash, but she was the only one that survived.
Wow.
My parents are super rich, and they're like, hey, let's adopt this girl.
Yeah.
We got to bring her into our home. And it was crazy because like that was my first like really big role. And
weren't you like mad about something at a restaurant or something like that?
I was so mad. One of the scenes, like I get a steak and I'm like, ugh. Why would you serve this to me? Or I'm like, this bread, that's the wrong bread. Like, it's so hilarious because it's like, it's crazy. And it's funny because after that, from that point on, I literally just got called for like mean rich girls. And I was known as, I feel like to this day, people will comment on my TikTok, are you the Dhar Mann rich girl? Like, that's literally the videos that really established me.
Because you did another one too where you like, where your mom worked at the flea market or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that one was actually, that was around the same time. After doing a few rich girl videos, they were like, let's give this girl a break from like being bullied in the comments because everyone was like, you're so evil. But you know what? You know what I say? Guys, if you can make someone really upset with your acting, then you're probably a good actor because it's
absolutely.
convincing.
No, yeah.
I feel like it's very far from my actual personality.
Totally is. I was just about to say that. That is not you.
Say, you're so evil.
That's the comments, especially on Facebook. Oh no, they don't play about the Dhar Man videos. They're in those comments. Why would you talk like that to the girl? Like, I'm like, baby, it's fake. It's acting.
I know. I'm like, that's the funniest
acting.
part about online is like people just believe everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys,
oh my goodness.
We kind of had discussions when we first started. Remember creating content because because wasn't there like something where you like deleted a comment or something? And then I was like, no, don't delete it. Just leave it.
Yeah, I did. I forgot exactly what it was, but it did bother me. And I was like, I'm just not going to pay attention to this.
Yeah.
Because like,
but
if you're
I understand now.
If you're gonna be creating content, like you just have to be ready for it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
absolutely.
And like, I'm complete opposite. I have fun. Like if someone says something snarky,
you're going out with the comments.
Like, hey, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, he like acknowledges them, says thank you, and I'm like, no, I don't like you. No,
yeah. Like,
but
get off my page.
I didn't know Facebook was that bad. That's crazy.
It's so funny.
Dhar Man is a huge thing.
It
like,
is.
Yeah.
My niece knows who you are. She started coming to the church probably like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
and then
wait, is she around my age or no?
No, she's young.
younger.
She's in
Oh.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Oh,
7th
okay.
grade. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She was like, there was one time where we were hanging out, and she was like, "Hey, that girl's on the stage." She's like, is she the Dhar Man girl?"
Yes, you guys, literally it's so crazy the timeline going from the slime girl to the Dhar Man girl. Like,
I know all these titles. You're just your resume is stacked.
Yeah,
But
I guess so. Yeah.
okay, so you got that first one right, and then
Yes.
you kept getting called back. Then you finally got that the rich girl one. What was the timeline between the first? That was how many years into it? Was it like 1 or 2?
I would say about a year.
It was about a year in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then like, okay, let's go from there. Like, so then you did a couple of big ones, and then
Yes, I did. I did one with. It was a collaboration with a really popular influencer. Her name's Harper Zilmer. She's like a younger.
Yeah,
she's
I
a
know
younger
Harper is.
creator. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was a video
I don't know
that
who
I
that
did.
is. I'm sorry.
She's
Sorry,
really
Harper, if you ever
cool.
see this.
I know, right?
She basically is like kind of like she's an influencer. She's like but she's well known for like just being like really like fun and like authentic. She's like super funny.
Yeah.
And like makes just like fun videos. But I ended up doing like a video with her, which like Dhar Man collabed with her in, and I was in. Of course, I was the mean girl.
Yeah.
Classic.
Just gotta keep
But yeah, so I just began.
Mean Girls reboot.
Mean Girls
Yeah.
reboot, right? That's
Call
literally
time.
what I was like. But I just kept going, and then honestly, I took about a year off from like doing Dhar Man. So like the past like year, I didn't really do anything. I did a Dhar Man video last year in around like May.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like kind of like a comeback because I hadn't done one in a few months.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was just I think finishing high school at the time and starting college at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And then just like everything with life, like it just got really busy. But I'm just so excited because recently I've been back. I actually had a video come out about 2 weeks ago. It was 5 sisters won't let brother date. It was so funny, guys.
Whoa,
Yes,
that's cool.
I'm
It's
gonna have
like
to watch
5
it.
sisters.
Yeah.
Yes, and we all had different talents.
Yeah.
So like one sister did like taekwondo, and like this girl, it's like basically we're making the girlfriend prove that she could date our brother because we're like a super rich family. It's honestly ridiculous when like I talk about it. But all of the sisters had a different talent. One sister did taekwondo. She made the girlfriend like learn a whole routine. Another sister did archery. I was the talk show host. So yes,
I can see
Guys,
So
this is
I-
Tati's show, not our show. Just kidding.
So I was like in the episode, I had a talk show, but basically the show was roasting people. So I brought on girls and they were roasting the girlfriend.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
That is
That
crazy.
backfired on. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
So it was really fun, and I
Yeah.
actually have a new video that's probably coming out in about 2 weeks.
Hey.
You know, I can't say much about the title or anything, but what I
Right.
can say is I'm so excited for this project. Honestly, it was a really fun shoot. It was like over a week, which was like one of the longest shoots that I've been on with them.
Wow.
But it was honestly such an amazing experience. I worked with one of the newer directors, and he was amazing. It was such an amazing like project to work on, and also I got to sing. So it's like my first ever singing video
this
that
is
I've
a
done
big
with
one.
Dhar Man.
Oh, this is a big one then. Okay.
Yes. So I got to do a singing portion where like my character, she's like a popular influencer at the school, but she's also a singer.
Yeah.
So I got to literally sing a song, and like honestly, I'm pretty sure it was AI written, but but it was still it was still great. Yeah. So I got to I got to literally sing like in front of a mic and like record a song for that episode. So I am so excited about that one. I feel like I've been singing ever since I was little, but it's definitely like a talent and something that I haven't really like done a lot of. I've done some covers, but I definitely want to do more singing. And incorporate that. But anyways, so I'm super excited for that episode. So that'll be coming soon.
Exciting.
But
that is exciting.
So
exciting.
That is so cool.
You hit on something because you said you took a break for school, that 3-month hiatus to lock back in, right? What was it like doing all that Dhar meant, obviously, and then actively creating online, but also doing school at the same time? Like, what was difficult about? Was it difficult?
I think honestly, it was more of like at the time, it was just like the commute, kind of, you know what I mean? But also in that time when I was finishing school, I would say like throughout this whole journey, I've been doing social media. But I didn't really fully like lock in to like making content and like really being intentional about like producing content until about a year ago, I would say, is when I really decided to like dial in. And I was like, okay, there's so much potential with content creating. I see so many people doing it. I love to like share my life. I love to make silly little videos of things that I do. So I was like, you know, I decided to really like take it serious and really like commit to just like making videos. So I will say in that time, like it was a really busy season and I wasn't acting as much, but then that kind of was a shift where I focused more on content creation. And from that point on is when I actually started to, you know, like start monetizing and making an income from content creation.
Okay.
That's so good.
Forget the school stuff. Let's talk about the month. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. To answer that question quickly, it was the commute for school. That's why. But let's talk about content creation online, how you're doing and how you're saying how you're monetizing. Share a little bit about that. Obviously, you don't have to share numbers, but share a little bit about that. How did that all start? How did you even because most people don't even realize how the possibilities like are kind of endless as far as like being able to make money online. So let's just talk us through that. Like, how did that all start for you? What made you want to do it?
I honestly, I just loved making videos and I wanted to like get more exposure for like, you know, even acting. I wanted to just get my name out there, show people my talents, and because you never know who's watching, you know? And so I kind of started, I feel like the first step of like my monetization journey was like the TikTok creator program, you know, the TikTok creator rewards program. And that's when I started realizing, wow, I can make money from the videos I'm posting, you know, because like before it was just kind of for fun, which I feel like still it is always like, it's something that I love doing. I feel like I'm passionate about it. Yeah, definitely. I feel like when it comes to a point where like the passion is kind of out of it and it's just from the money, that's when it starts to feel inauthentic and it doesn't like, you know, I feel like you can tell when someone's like genuinely loves creating and producing and making things and being creative with their platform and their content. So definitely, like, once I started making videos, I got into the TikTok, like, program, started making money. I was, like, really excited. I was like, okay, like, this is pretty cool, you know? But what's crazy is that, and ever since, like, I've gone into college to, like, I've taken marketing classes. I'm in another marketing class right now.
Okay.
No,
cool.
But
level up. You feel
right? But it is actually crazy because it's very insightful. Because I will say, like, you know, I'm not going to bore everyone with, like, the talk about, like, oh, like, target audience and marketing. But
what's your ROI like?
But like seriously, right now I feel like especially for creators, and I get this message so much. People always message me, I want to start creating content, I want to start making videos, but I don't know where to start, or I'm scared, or I honestly could not encourage anyone more than now to like get into content creation, whatever it is you love creating. It doesn't have to be, I mean, look at what you guys are doing. Whether you're a podcaster, whether you want to start streaming, whether you want to start making videos of your cooking or whatever it is, whatever passion, anything it is. You know, right now content is just huge. Everyone is like actively consuming. It's crazy because the algorithm or the For You page is never ending.
It's changed. It's changed recently.
Yeah, it has.
It's not. It doesn't even have to do. It's not even about the amount of followers you have anymore.
No.
Like you can literally just get.
It's what resonates with people and your audience.
It's what people are interested in.
Yeah, what they're interested in, making them stay. So in that, also the opportunity with like income and like monetizing is that brands, obviously, like you don't see, I feel like there's not as many people watch traditional TV. I feel like, cable TV.
Yeah.
No one's paying thousands of dollars for a commercial on TV anymore.
Right.
They would rather, I think, honestly, right now, like, a lot of brands, especially for a younger audience, but I'm seeing it a lot for like, moms or like, I don't know, an older generation for like face creams or something. That's just an example. The authentic connection between like a human and the audience is something that's irreplaceable by any like campaign or like photo shoot, So a lot of brands are opting for like influencer marketing.
Yeah.
And looking for creators that align with like the niche of their product to, your audience already trusts and loves what you put out.
Right.
So when you get behind a product, and also though, I will say it's definitely important to be authentic. That's something that I hold myself very true to, like I'm never gonna post something and be like, oh, I love this. And then be like, ew, I hate this,
Right.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Because honestly, it does happen. It does happen.
Yeah.
But,
what happened? People send you stuff that you're not.
No.
With.
Like there are creators
people
that
like
will, post
Absolutely.
anything,
For
even
sure.
if they don't like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's definitely important. But once you build like an audience that loves and like trusts your recommendations, I feel like I've been creating content throughout this journey. Like I've always done like get ready with me videos and like makeup videos. I love makeup. I love fashion. I love like just everything in that niche, like beauty, skincare. So I've always made videos like that. So like I feel like working with beauty brands, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of like beauty brands. More recently, I worked with Garnier and Maybelline with Walmart.
Maybelline.
Okay.
I saw that.
He's got it down, right?
Okay, Tom.
Yes.
That was funny. That was funny.
I know that.
I'm sure you do. I mean, obviously.
I mean, when I was younger, it was commercial, so I saw the commercial all the time.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah.
of course.
That was like such a huge thing for the commercial. Yeah.
But no, that's cool, right? Through Walmart, you said, right?
Through Walmart,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
So
sick.
I've had the opportunity, and then like obviously, like I'm sure you guys know, but I like love coffee, and I'm always a girl.
Yes,
If
girl.
you see me, I always have to have a little coffee
Yeah.
in hand.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't have one right now is because I had a Red Bull, okay?
And she downed it. I
and
didn't.
I done
Did she say she engulfed it?
Yeah.
She gulped it.
Yeah.
Okay, not too much. No,
Yeah. She did.
Yeah.
It was full, then we looked at her and it was
And it
gone.
was gone.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Honestly, it's because I asked for that strong.
No, yeah.
It was gone too
That's what it
soon.
was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But coffee.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I got to work with one of my favorite brands ever, Chobani,
Hey.
for a creamer, which I absolutely love their coffee. Like I literally use their product in all my videos. So again, like literally just brands that I already love. And for anyone who is like an inspiring content creator who really wants to lean more into like monetizing and like making income off of their content, no matter what following size you have, you definitely can. But my biggest encouragement would be to just obviously, first of all, keep posting no matter what. Honestly, some of the videos that I made where I was like this wasn't really, I'm not that crazy about it. Literally has been the biggest
Isn't
hit.
that crazy?
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It is so crazy.
Our
to
Disney
me.
one, random.
Yeah. And then,
I almost
mean,
didn't even make that video.
that's so crazy.
And it popped off. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, it's literally like you never know. Like
You
just
never
post your
know.
videos,
Yeah.
but also tag the brands.
Yeah.
That's what I've done. It's like even if it's just a random video where I'm like, oh, this is the lipstick that I'm using today. Tag them.
Yeah.
Or this is what I'm wearing today. This is what I'm cooking today. Tag them.
you never know.
You know?
I did that with BetterHelp on our last week's.
Yes. Yeah, when we were
I just
talking
tagged,
about
I just tagged them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she talked about it. I was like, tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah. So
and
it's
keep
awesome.
posting.
Yes.
That's a big thing too.
Staying consistent.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter what dry seasons, maybe your views aren't doing that good. And that applies to anything in life. I feel like that's definitely applied to like my acting career
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
It's definitely been a perseverance and just staying faithful, trusting the process and just keeping at it, staying consistent no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter,
Yeah.
if I didn't get calls for months. you
Yeah.
know, not giving up.
I've heard it said it one way that says the person who wins is just the person who never quits.
Yeah. That's good.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Like 99% of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, luck has a deal. Luck has a like you can't, but you're not gonna get lucky on something that you're not even taking a shot.
Yeah.
You miss, what is that other one? Like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You don't
right?
take.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta keep doing it.
I mean, yeah, it's honestly, yeah, and definitely like it's so crazy because like even last year I feel like there was a point in time where like I had such a dry season with content creation, like towards kind of like the mid / like end of the year. I had like such a dry season. Like I was really low on views. I wasn't really getting a lot of like partnerships and stuff. And honestly, like I felt like I was kind of just getting like distracted by other things with like school and stuff. And I felt like I was kind of losing motivation.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? I had a little moment and I was like, oh, like I'm not really feeling that great. It was kind of like not going well with like my acting and stuff. But no matter what, like I still got myself up and I was like, no matter what, like I know I just need to keep going. You know, even I feel like the principle of just like staying consistent and like never giving up, like it's biblical. Like, you know, one of my favorite verses, Galatians 6:9.
Okay.
You know,
you better preach.
Let us not be weary in doing good. And I just feel like it is so important to just keep going.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that after that dry season, I got called back for Dhar Mann for like that lead role. And I got one of my biggest brand deals ever, 2 of my biggest brand deals ever with Walmart and Chobani. Like it's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is so crazy. It's amazing how God really works and just staying consistent. And no matter what, just trusting and, you know, just staying consistent and not giving up and following. What I'm trying to say is like keeping on the path that God has for you, no matter what may come in your way. Like no matter what, God goes before us, and it doesn't matter what obstacles or what seasons, how you might be feeling in the moment. Because honestly, like if I'm being real, like I've had those seasons. I mean, even like it was hard even over the holidays, like, you know, more like recently, but a little bit like earlier this month, even like I was even feeling in a little rut. I was sad. We had to put down my dog, you know. I was so sad. I was like literally heartbroken. But God is so good. Everything that we feel like was lost, like God will just restore it and just bring back that joy just 10 times more in abundance. And like, I look at like how our family is doing now, the amazing opportunities that I've had and just everything. I've been like in a women's Bible study group that I've just been loving, making new friends and connections and all the opportunities. Like God is so good. So no matter what, you know, my ultimate point is like, no matter what, just keep going and staying hopeful and just keeping faith no matter what situation might be in front of you.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Good.
Keeping God in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, has to be there, especially as a believer, as we all are.
Yeah.
You mentioned how God has kind of helped you, you know, staying persistent and not giving up. As a believer, what is it like? What are maybe some of the struggles, not trying to be negative, but like what has it been like in the entertainment industry, you know, as a believer?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's hard to find I don't want to say balance, but like what is it like, I guess, maybe, and what are some of the maybe issues or obstacles you've had to face as a believer, like maybe accepting roles or declining roles?
Yeah, and you know, that's so crazy that you bring that up. And yes, it is very prevalent, especially in my age range. Yeah. Because I will say there's a lot of films, there's a lot of things that are coming that my age would be like coming of age or like older. Now that I'm over 18, I'm being submitted for both like older roles, like 18. Like I've had roles where they want me to play like 22. I'm like, come on, I feel like I barely even look 18. Like, what do you mean? I get this from my agent. I'm like, she's a teen mom. Like, you know, or she's a mother. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that one. Yeah. So, but ultimately, yes. And what's crazy is like I have had to turn down opportunities, but I never see it as a loss because I know that like it doesn't align with my beliefs. And if it doesn't, then I'm staying firm. I'm not doing it.
So you stand firm on that?
Yes, staying firm on that. I mean, even today, I literally got an audition today, and I was on the phone with my mom literally before I left. After I finished my audition for the movie,
the big one,
I got another message from my agent for an audition, and I was like, Netflix. Oh my gosh, it was literally for a Netflix film. I was like, oh my gosh. I opened the script. It's like belligerent, cursing.
Oh, wow.
And I literally told my mom, because she was like, oh, what is it? Like, you know, when you get it, it like said like Netflix, the production. She was like, oh, what is it? And I literally told her, I was like, decline. Tell her I'm not doing it.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not like, I'm very firm on that because I know like, you know, the right opportunity that God has for me, whatever's God's will is, it will come to me and it will feel right. But anything that just doesn't align with like my moral compass and just doesn't feel right to me, I'm just like, I'm good, you know?
Hey, you know what? God's going to honor that.
Yes, absolutely.
God sees that.
Yeah.
You know, 100%.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it is, especially in that industry, like I think sometimes there's like, not so much, I feel like, I don't really feel like I've ever been someone that I felt like I really have been like affected by like peer pressure.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've been like pretty firm in like who I am and like it doesn't matter. But especially in acting, like there's so many opportunities. Even honestly, like with like my agent, like sometimes I've gotten things. My agent's like, well, it's a great opportunity, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, well, you know, this doesn't really align with my values, so I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So
For sure. Yeah.
But I love her. She's great. I was
about to say.
Yeah, I love
what's
her.
your agent's name?
I
No, I'm
love
just kidding.
Laura.
Laura, you're so
I
great.
love you. Thank you for all the opportunities. But you know, but it is real because you know they're thinking, wow, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah,
for you.
she's
But
looking out for you.
Yeah,
She has your best
Because
interest.
honestly, like that's. I mean,
it's valid. It happens all the time.
I mean, the fact that you would even do like be so strong and standing on that you know 10 toes down. I commend you in that because honestly, I don't know that I might struggle with that a lot more, to be honest. So you're like, that's solid, dude.
Absolutely.
Like that's great.
Like it almost feels rare to like hear that.
Yeah, because I feel like it's so like I feel like a lot of times believers like us would be like, no, that's like the perfect opportunity. Go and infiltrate that, you know? Or go and,
and
you know
I
what I mean?
minister
see,
to them.
you know, and I see
that
is definitely important. And I do believe, you know, the industry, there's a lot that goes on and there's a lot of films, just things that have happened. But I do believe that God will place you in certain places to be that light.
Right.
You know, no matter what.
For sure.
Whatever's around you, not letting that environment change you, but instead bringing God's love and God's light to that.
Yeah.
You know, and I do agree with that. But for certain roles, like I feel like when I'm having to portray something is when it's like, but I do think it's definitely just being strong in my faith and knowing, I think honestly, my values and just everything has just come. Sorry, you guys.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I love my water bottle. I love my water. But just I've grown up in church. And I have been so blessed to have my parents. I feel like just really since a young age, just really engraved in my mind, like God and the importance of faith. And so I feel like growing up, that has affected like how I am now.
For sure.
And why I feel like I have such a strong like foundation and really like, you know.
Yeah.
But I do agree that definitely like I think God has like brought me into this. And there will be certain situations where maybe it's not like, you know, the most godly environment. But at the end of the day, like I'm not where I am or like the situation that I'm in, but I'm just there to show God's love and God's light to those people. Because, you know, even my mom, she posted something that was really great. My mom, shout out my mom.
Hey.
She has a little like page where she kind of does like devotionals or like shares like videos and verses. But she told me something the other day that was definitely really impactful to me. She said, you know, for some people, you are the only glimpse of like Christ that they will ever see. Whether like, you know, you never know. She's the example of like my content. Because she's like, you never know. People that are watching your videos, maybe their parents have never taught them about Christ. Maybe they're not in an environment or not at school where, you know, even in other countries. I mean, I have viewers from all over the world.
Right.
And maybe where they are, like it's not really something that is brought
Yeah.
up, a topic. So it's important, and definitely I'm grateful that I have been, you know, given this platform, but ultimately to glorify God and just to share his love with others and to share the gospel and just share how God has changed my life. So but I'm just like really grateful even for this opportunity to come here and like speak with you guys,
So
you know,
good.
because it's so good that we can just have these conversations.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And with like like-minded people.
Yeah,
You know? So that's
absolutely.
amazing.
That's an important and it's honestly it's how would you say it? It's inspiring to hear it.
Yeah.
To hear it like that, you know?
Absolutely.
Definitely inspiring me. How strong no, for real, like how strong of a stance you're taking, and because what you're doing, like there's a lot at stake, you know, your career and all that. So to see that, it's very it's inspiring. And I'm sure people will be inspired to hear that.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially now in today's society, you know, and especially in the industry where like for sure in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of darkness. I spent some time in it from a music standpoint, so I know. So, but that's great. I love that.
Thank you.
I love to hear that.
Yeah. No, it's so good. It is very surprising kind of to hear such an amazing, like I said, an amazing young woman like yourself, like be so firm in your belief. It's you don't hear that all the time, you know? And to your point, like given the opportunities that you're going to be given and the things that are going to be put on the table for you, and you're going to have to look at it face value and be like, no, like this doesn't align with me, you know? And that's hard. That is hard to like, because there's a role that could change your life, you know? And you see it happen time and time again in Hollywood, whether the person is a believer or not, you know? But I mean, we commend you, and we commend your amazing parents, and just, you know, how they have been able to reinforce faith in your life is tremendous. And look at who you are now. Like you are who you are because your parents have also stood firm, you know? Yes. And so I just love that so much.
Yeah,
it's inspiring because we're raising our daughter, you know?
And she looks
like,
up to you.
She
really
does. Yeah.
I
like
love
she
her. She's
ran
so
down
cute.
here. Yeah.
You guys, she's literally the cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
You guys are doing amazing.
Oh,
thank you, Tati. Yeah, she ran down here when I was like, Lenny, Tati's here finally, because you kept asking, you know.
Well, I was talking to her on the
ring camera.
On a ring camera this afternoon from work. I chimed in. And I told her that you were coming over, and she's like, "Really?" And then she's just like walking around the table. She's like, "I can't believe she's on Dhar, man."
Yeah, because
I was like, Lennox, what are you doing? I was like, you know Dhar, man? She's like, yeah. And then she starts getting into it. She was like,
she asks us all the time, Mom, when can I start my YouTube channel? And it's like, it's crazy because it's a thing.
Maybe I can ask your parents for pointers. No, I'm just kidding.
No, seriously. Like, like it's cool. It's cool to see, you know, like to see you and where you're at, because it is inspiring for us. Yeah. Like when we say that, we definitely are taking our own notes.
Yeah,
and, you know,
taking notes.
Yeah, that's right. Because when you were talking about like how when you just had first thoughts of starting, you were like 8, 9. I was like, dang, Lennox is that age.
Yeah, that is when
crazy. So I'm like, dang.
She wants to stream so bad.
Oh, I love that.
She
like
loves
games?
video games.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh.
And she's really good at it too. She's really good at games. So who knows? Didn't you used to game?
Oh my gosh, yes, guys.
More lore, more Tati lore.
During COVID, I feel like everyone though, like, okay, during COVID, like I was young, had nothing to do really. So like I honestly was like a hardcore gamer. Like I look back, okay, because like not gonna lie, like I have a little sister. She's 6, and the girl, she loves Roblox. And not gonna lie, if I do have like a free evening, like I will get on that Roblox. I will get on that game, and I get invested.
Do you play Dress to Impress?
Yes. I will be picking out my outfits, like. Or Memory Match is her favorite game. Have you seen that one?
No,
Where it's
I
like
haven't.
you battle with someone and there's stuff on the screen you have to remember like where it is.
Whoa.
Yeah. But like, I used to love video games so much, but now that
Didn't you have like a PC and everything?
Yes, my
That's
dad
crazy.
literally built. I wish I had a picture, but my dad literally, he's so fun. He literally would build PCs for fun. Like we have like 3 that he's built.
Oh wow.
Or actually no, 4, because he built one for his office too. But beautiful PC. I mean, literally the way that he built it, it's so crazy because it's like pastel and like the outside is white. There's like water going through it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Epic gamer setup. Like the monitor is
That's
huge.
so cool.
But it's so funny to look back because like I literally used to be just like doing like on my game playing like Call of Duty. Like oh my gosh. Now
Have you ever thought about streaming?
I have, but honestly, I'm at the point where like if I don't even know what I would stream because it's like
games.
I don't have time for games anymore.
No, you said sometimes though.
like a Thursday night when like I come home from school and like me and my sister want to play Roblox. Like,
dude, like you never know. I have this friend who he works for they're a service company, so they do service for like big acts when they come into town, like whether they're at like Save Mart Center or wherever.
Yeah.
So he does all kinds of things. So like one of the jobs he does sometimes is he's a runner. So he'll run, get their food, come back, set up the green room and whatever it is they need ready.
Oh, yeah.
So he said he was setting up for, who was it? I can't remember what artist it was. It was an artist, famous. And he was like, he needed his PC set up in his green room because he was going to stream. So he streamed like video games.
That's so crazy.
In his downtime.
That's
like
fun.
On a night of his concert.
That's
like,
so cool.
Leading up to his concert, you'd think he'd be back in his own. No, he's streaming. And
That's
then he's
crazy.
going to go up and do a concert, come back and then stream.
That
That's
is
cool.
so funny. That is
That's what I'm
really
saying,
cool.
like-
Yeah, I feel like my version of like streaming, it's not like on Twitch or anything, but I do like love to go on TikTok live. Like I'll be on there and just like getting ready, like doing my makeup. It's fun because I think it's a really fun way to connect with your audience because it's
Exactly.
like live comments.
Right.
People are like, "What are you doing today? What product are you using? Where are you going?"
People love
Like,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we love that. I feel like it's different from a video because it's like
Okay.
really like that, like
Yeah.
you know, a live connection.
Right.
So that's fun. I
That's
love
live
to do that.
streaming.
Yeah, whenever I have like free time and like I'm getting ready, I'll like go on TikTok live and like so that's super fun.
Yeah.
I love to do that, like makeup videos.
Yeah. No,
and
that's cool.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
That's cool.
But I've been trying to encourage my brother to do streaming because he is like so good at his video games and
Really?
he has such a cool PC setup my dad built for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I've
cool.
been telling him like you should start streaming because he'll be like, I got this like ultra rare like something in the game. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like over here hyping him up. I'm like, okay, get it. I don't know anything about it. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Right. Lennox is the same thing to us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I got this rare thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, yeah.
Right.
Go
And she's
off.
just on her iPads though.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay, go
yeah.
ahead.
I love that for them. That's so funny.
But yeah, I say, because you never know. The possibilities are endless. You could stream. Like,
Totally.
but
Yeah.
the TikTok stream is great. Because one thing I've been hearing, like, I don't know if it's in between the now and the next 3 years or now and the next 5 years, but like personal brand is like the thing.
Yeah.
Like people, you're already onto that, right? With the content you do and the brand deals you've got, but like the more you can build your personal brand,
Yes.
now and then like the next 5 years is gonna be huge for people.
Yes,
you
I
know?
think so. Yeah, because the
Yeah.
market is like, I feel like there's just so many people that are, you know, starting to do content creation. That's why I think it's important. Like, I do a lot of like trends on my page,
Yeah.
but I definitely also try to incorporate like videos about like me and like something that's like personable.
Right.
Because I definitely do think like a lot of people will just like kind of like, not so much take inspiration, but there's some creators that are like more like copy paste, which is like that's totally fine. Like people just do strictly trends.
For
that
sure.
works.
There's
for
a
them.
lot of
that works
there's
for them.
faceless content creators.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
faceless content creators.
Faceless
Yes.
content creation is huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but building that personal brand is
Yeah.
definitely important. That's something that I've been trying to work on too.
yeah.
Is like kind of I feel like I'm kind of establishing that
Mhm.
more recently. I feel like with like my content and just like sharing who I am and like everything, so you could have that like personal connection with like your audience and stuff. But it definitely is very important. I
Yeah.
agree,
No, that's cool. It's gonna be huge, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, the more you can hone in on that, capitalize on that right now is
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Being consistent, you know, persistent, not giving up.
Yeah.
Because cable TV's done for.
I mean, now it's like, I feel like even Samsung like now has their own like TV apps. Like now it's like everyone's turning to, I think, like streaming.
Yeah.
Streaming.
They even got podcasts on Netflix.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Take notes on Netflix.
That's
Hey.
Whoa, that's crazy to think
about. You never know. Never know.
Yeah, right?
Never know. Humble beginnings. You never know.
Yeah.
You know what? But we're, you know, even though we're just starting out, like we're gonna do it as best we can.
Yeah. You guys are doing great things. You guys are doing great. Have some cool guests.
Lined up, right?
Yes, we do. I feel like we touched on a lot of things. I'm not sure. Is there anything you'd like to ask her or to embellish on?
No,
or to talk
I'm
about?
like just so blown away. Like
you?
I genuinely am. Like it's so cool, Tati, to like finally. I don't know. Like you and I have never really caught up like this before.
Yeah.
Like we, we, you know, like you guys, you know, are pretty close,
right?
Because of what we do together.
Did we even say? We didn't even.
We didn't even talk about how we like
know each other.
Yeah, like our
it's okay.
lore,
this could be part of the hook.
our friendship lore.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyways, we know each other, right?
Because of church.
Through church.
Yes.
Right. Because we both work at a church.
At our local church.
At a local church. Been doing it for, oh gosh, what? Almost 6 years now.
Than me. Yeah.
I don't even know. I lose track. But anyways, Tati came and one day we had these open calls at our church. I help run the worship teams there, so the singers and the band. My wife does the production.
Yeah.
And Tati comes in and she wants to audition for the worship team, and she's so excited. I just remember.
Oh my goodness.
So nervous. I don't even know why, you know, but I get it. And yeah, so she auditioned for the worship team. She made it, and that's how we became.
Yeah.
That's how we even knew each other. You know, because I would have not. It's such a big church. I would have never really known who you were. You know, had you not auditioned for the worship team.
Yeah.
And I don't know, how long were you on the worship team there for? Like what?
3 years, I would say.
3 years.
Yeah.
2-ish years. 3
Yeah.
years.
I think 3.
3. Okay.
I think 3.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, what's so crazy is I so vividly remember auditioning in front of you and Pastor Tom.
Really?
And I was singing, and I was so nervous. I remember my mom dropped me off. I was like, Mom, I'm scared. Mom, I was like, you can't come in with me. No, you'll be fine.
Dang.
I'm scared. I was so terrified.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But what's so crazy is like, wow, like it was such a blessing to be able to like use like my gift to just like glorify God and just to like have such an amazing community.
Yes.
I mean, you guys have been such amazing leaders that I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful for like our friendship, and like my time there was amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like probably a lot of people know, but you guys, Tava is one of the most amazing and anointed singers I've ever met in my entire life.
Yes. Yep.
He is amazing.
Oh, man.
And wow, what a God-given gift that he has.
We'll do a cover.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
We were just talking about it.
Make
How
it
we want to do a
happen.
cover together.
Make it happen.
But yeah, it was amazing. So that was like how we met.
Did I get up there and play the guitar for you with you? Did you harmonize with me? Did I have you do that, or with audition? Because I would do that with different people. I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
Or just had you sing,
I
huh?
think I was just singing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just singing,
And then before you knew it, it was what
Oh,
was that
Easter
special she
show!
did? What was the special she did? What did we have her do?
Oh my gosh, when I had to wear those ugly green pants.
The Joker outfit?
Yes!
Yeah,
Do you
that's
remember?
crazy.
That was Easter.
It was Sophie Tucker's
What a
version
wonderful-
of Award
Oh,
Performance.
yeah.
She chooses
Yeah,
me.
that was such a good performance.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that's so crazy.
I still remember
Yeah.
you getting up from the chair, you did a little spin,
Yeah.
then you walked over to
Yeah, we had to. Because we were trying to brainstorm, like, what do
Yeah.
we do in that instrumental, you know?
Yeah.
That was great.
And I was like,
Oh my gosh,
man.
that was so fun.
if she just strutted from
Oh
here
my
to there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that was so fun. And then remember also nobody the
Yes.
next year nobody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nobody's gonna
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved that one.
Yeah, that was good.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember.
so fun.
And remember when I almost had you do Santa Tell Me and then we cut it?
Oh, and then we cut it. Yeah, I was supposed to do Santa Tell Me with Maddie, and then we cut it. But honestly,
I was so excited for that. I can't even tell you.
really,
Yes,
at
because
that point though,
what?
I feel like I wasn't as vocally developed as I am now.
Really?
But I was gonna get you there, girl. I was gonna get you
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
I was ready.
Yeah.
Because I had to get the I was gonna say freaking whatever. I had to get the freaking music. So I had to get the
chord charts.
Because we had because we had booked the string quartet.
Right.
So I booked the string
play
quartet
behind.
and I had to find the music for that song. That took me like a whole day, dude,
Wow.
to find the music
Oh my goodness.
for that.
I remember you're
Yes.
stressed out over
Because it had to be a
did
certain
not know
version of it.
that.
Yeah.
So I spent like, it was maybe like 2 days. I
Yeah.
think. It was
You're
dang near the whole week.
searching.
I was trying to figure it out.
Wow.
searching on
And
the
I
web.
finally found the version and I made little tweaks because I had to find sheet music for it.
Yeah.
For the string
For the
quartet to
string,
play
yeah,
along
yeah.
to.
Okay, yeah.
You know? And I was like, yes, we're going to do it. It's going to be awesome. I can't even remember why we cut it.
I can't remember.
I can't
either.
remember. But I was so
Yeah.
bummed.
Aw.
But we did it. We
Just
ended up
wasn't
doing
the
the
vibe.
Okay,
nobody.
we ended up doing nobody.
Yeah,
Oh
which
my
ended up
gosh,
being
that
cool
was
too.
So great.
That was
yeah.
good.
It was lit. The
Yeah.
whole thing was lit.
Oh yeah.
And then I remember that one time when you got in trouble for
What
not
did?
for like your math homework or something.
Tavo! Oh my gosh!
What was
Not-
the consequence though?
Okay, so no, it was Oh my goodness, what a memory! Wow,
It was at a
It was
rehearsal.
literally at rehearsal. My
Wait.
mom called me and she was really upset because like I was late on my math homework or something. Oh, I didn't submit my math homework, and at the time I was in high school, so like anytime I like missed or like failed something, like it would go to my mom. So I'm pretty sure I like missed a really big math assignment.
What?
And it was so funny because Tava was right there, and my mom called me.
Yeah.
Whoa! How do you remember
I
that?
remember
That's so
it.
funny.
And your phone was all busted. And it was like the back of it was like all puffed up.
Oh my
Because I'm
God.
like, what happened? Your phone blow up or something?
Oh my gosh! Back in the day, I literally had an iPhone. I literally had that iPhone 12 up until like
No.
Yes, I had that probably up until like 2 years ago.
No, for real?
Yeah, and then I got
Oh.
this one. This one is the it was
14?
This one,
15?
no, this one's the 15, I think.
Okay.
No, that's a good one.
15s
We
are
had that
great.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this
No.
one's really good for content.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah.
We were filming our podcast on the 15s for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
But no, it was like the battery had
It was the
busted or
battery. It was
something, yeah.
busted up.
Yeah. So the whole
Tati.
back glass was like lifted up off
Yeah,
of it.
I like dropped
Had a
it.
little
I
hunch.
was-
She was mob, little hunchback of Notre Dame phone, Quasimodo. The Quasimodo phone.
Oh my
Quasimodo phone.
goodness!
That's messed up.
Yeah, it was. No, it's okay. Like honestly, I remember that, and I had to like send it in. I
Yeah.
had to wait for a
Oh, wow.
replacement or whatever.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Back in those days,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But anyways, that's how we know each other, y'all.
Yes.
So, but
Yeah. Yes.
but no, it's been so fun having you on the pod.
Yeah.
We're at an hour and 8 minutes.
Oh
Hour
my
and 9
goodness.
minutes. Yeah.
Wow. Time
Yeah.
flies.
Oh my
Time does
gosh,
fly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies
No,
when you're
yeah.
having fun.
It does.
Sure
It does.
does.
I don't know. Did I interrupt? Were you saying anything?
No,
Or
I mean, I was just saying, like, I truly am, like,
Yeah.
genuinely blown away. Like,
She's
She's an
it's just,
entrepreneur.
she is, she
Yeah.
is. But, like, I've just been sitting here thinking about your parents and, like,
Oh.
how they've paved the way for you
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're successful in their business.
Yes.
And, you know, like, just that spirit of that entrepreneurial spirit, really, you know,
Mhm.
and,
Yes.
you know, obviously being people of faith helps big time, you know?
Mhm, yes, of course.
And so, and just keeping God at the forefront of it all, you know, like I'm over here, I'm taking notes.
Right. Yeah. You did. Yep.
Yeah, cause like, it's just so cool to see, like, you know,
Thank you.
I can't, oh, is it done? Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I have producer AJ in the room, guys.
AJ in the house.
Wait, what one was done?
We have 15 minutes left.
Oh, got it.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So,
We're cutting that out.
yeah.
Back to what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just amazing to see like where you're at. And I know like I have a feeling without you really even saying it that like there's a backup plan, you know, like you have things in place. Like you're playing such a great like game of chess with your
I was
career,
just gonna say
you know?
that. Yeah.
And like, but with your education too, continuing that and making sure that I know that you help with your parents' business when you can, you know?
Yes,
And
yeah.
so like you have these avenues that are, you know, there for you just in case you're like, okay, like maybe this season of acting is over or, you know, I'm not speaking that whatsoever, but like eventually everything does come to an end at some
Yes,
point. Right.
yes.
But Like it's just
not after it takes off like a rocket ship. Though.
Exactly. That's very true.
You feel me?
So so it's like, it's cool. Like we're in your corner forever and we're excited, for all the opportunities, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. I'm with that sentiment too. Like, I think the sentiment overall is like, you're not just flying by the seat of your pants.
Correct.
Like
There's a plan.
There's a plan.
There's intentionality.
And you understand what it takes. You understand what it takes to pursue something like this.
Yes.
Like this is a dream thing, you know? But it's going to require work. It's going to require, you're going to have to do everything you normally have to do, whether that's work or school, right?
Yes.
Right.
But then when you clock out of school, then boom, you're working on your craft.
Yep.
Exactly.
You're still building your craft and you're putting in the work. You're not clocking out of school and then going and vegging out on Netflix or playing games. You know what I mean? Like you're clocking out and then it's right. You still got what did I say? I said it once. It's
like your downtime.
It's not so much the 9 to 5. It's what you're doing from 5 to
5
to 10.
That's true. And definitely like even what I had shared with you about how like, we were talking about how like at our local gym, it's always busy. I go at 5:30. I see my grandma's father's mother's dog. Like, everyone is there. No, but seriously, I will say like, I've definitely built a schedule for myself that I love and have stayed consistent to. Is like I know that like my mornings, like go to the gym. I wake up really early for gym. After that, shower, get ready, go to school. After I come home from school, then that's like kind of like my work time to either like I'll usually allocate certain days for homework and then other days is like more work. But every single day pretty much is like I incorporate work into my schedule. Like whether that's coming home, working on my brand pitches, writing my emails, working on a script or filming, putting out content, like everything. That's what I do. And then then that's like my homework time. And then I go to bed, my skincare and go to bed. I'm like, it's so funny because like there's like a joke. You even remember it? Do you remember at camp whenever I had those hair rollers in and I was being called Abuelita? You guys, I am such a grandma at heart. Like, no tea, no shade.
When we went on a morning walk.
I'm gonna
rollers in my hair.
I'm inserting a picture.
No, just pop it up.
I'm joking. I won't do that to you.
Honestly, if you did, it's okay. I posted on my public Instagram.
You did.
I should have I was gonna have us watch the video of you doing slime.
Stop.
I was gonna have them do it. No.
But yeah, I honestly like it's just a little joke in my family that like I'm kind of like the grandma because like I will be in bed before my little siblings with my overnight face mask on with my hair rollers in my PJs in bed because I just love it. I'll go to bed and then start my day early. But yeah, definitely with this like career and everything, managing school and like work life and everything, like I have found that sticking to a schedule and it just makes me feel good being productive. Like I'm someone that definitely always has to be like on the go. I always have to be productive. I always have to do things. Like I feel unsettled. Like I told my mom after my weekend of like having my event, like that one day on like Monday, like I had like slept in because I was exhausted from the weekend. I was doing so much. I slept in until 9 o'clock and I told my mom,
I hate when that happens.
Oh my gosh, I literally feel like I feel so unproductive. I don't know what to do with myself. My day is like half my day is gone. My mom is like my mom, she definitely helps me a lot because I feel like sometimes I can get stuck in that where it's like, no, go. And like even with like, the gym or like with all my work stuff, like I'm just like always go. And my mom is like, it's okay if you need to take a rest day. It's okay if you need to sleep in. Like your body needs it. Yeah. Like that reminder, like it's okay to like be, take it slow. And I'm like, okay, you're right. Yeah. But overall, like having a schedule has just helped me stay like on top of things, being productive.
It's a good habit to have.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's a good habit.
Definitely. It's changed my life a lot because I feel like in like the earlier days when I was younger, obviously I'm older now. So as you get older, you develop and you kind of grow in that. But I feel like before, especially with like doing online school for so long, sometimes it's easy to kind of fall into like, just like, going with the flow or like doing whatever, like being home all day. But like, no, I feel like now with like a structure for like my days and like my life, it's helped immensely. For me to stay focused.
Yeah.
So.
Very good.
That's good. That's important.
Yeah.
That's important for sure.
Yes.
I can work on some things. I'm getting better. My thing is I I tend to overfill my plate with things. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
can
it's just
relate.
go.
Yeah.
It's just go.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to make time
Hey,
for
but
the things that are
Tavo
important
is
to you.
a real G. He's dedicated. He literally said after this episode, guys, he's hitting the gym. Hey,
Always.
that is some real dedication right there.
The gym's open 24 hours.
I mean, after 10 o'clock, I'm putting them rollers in. I don't know about y'all.
Girl.
And I got to be up at 6. So
Wow. Yeah.
we're making it happen though. Last night,
He's on it.
but then I do have my nights though. Like last night, I crashed out like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to go study for Devos. I was like, I'm going to go downstairs. He was all right. I'll be right there. He never made it.
Wow, pass out.
Yeah.
I had like 8+ hours of sleep. Do you like? What do you get? 8?
I would
7?
say I lean more on like 7,
Okay.
6
Yeah.
sometimes.
I'm good on 5 to 6, but I love 7 to 8.
I don't know how
Yeah.
y'all do that.
No.
Really?
I need my 8.
What?
Ryan's
Oh,
like-
she's
Ryan's
like, I
like,
need
"9
my 8
and
hours.
a half."
Honestly,
I'm just
I will say that is how I'm usually, unless I have my Alani, unless I have caffeine. You guys, my caffeine intake is
Oh, we know how fast you went through that Red Bull.
Right here. To be fair, that was a small can. That was a small can.
Tiny, okay? It was pretty small. But the without caffeine, yes, 8 or 9.
Yes.
But
I feel you. I feel you.
It definitely helps. Yeah.
That's great. Red Bull needs to sponsor you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Alani sponsor.
Alani,
Yeah,
right?
Alani.
Alani, yeah. What is
Isn't
it?
Maya sponsored by Alani?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, she is.
The
Yeah.
college one, right?
She is. She's a part of their college program, and
Yeah.
sometimes she'll give me Alani's. I'm like,
There you
clutch.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
It'll happen. It's gotta happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you have anything? You have anything else to say?
No.
Where can they find you? Where can people find you?
Oh, okay, you guys. So, my username on everything is Tatianna Arizaga. So, should I spell it out? Or no?
It's on screen.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
on screen.
It's on
We
screen.
got
Yeah,
you.
I'm Tatianna Arizaga everywhere: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and yeah, stay tuned for. I'll have a new episode coming out with Dhar Man soon.
The
and I'll
Dhar
be-
Man girl.
Yes. And I'll be posting that on all my platforms, so you guys can find me there. But thank you so much to Tavo and Ryan for having me on to take notes. I'm so grateful. It was such a great experience. Honestly, like you guys, this is so cool. I keep telling them, but this is so awesome. Like this whole setup, everything is so amazing. But yeah, huge shout out to Tavo and Ryan for being
We're so-
amazing and
we're
such
so thankful.
supportive and amazing friends that I love so much and cherish. And I'm just excited. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm so excited for the future of the podcast too.
Thank
It's gonna
you.
be amazing.
We're praying
I'm so
we're
excited.
praying,
Yeah.
you know, it reaches people. We just hope that it helps you. If
Yes.
you've listened to this
Yes.
conversation, we hope you got something out of it
Yes.
that's gonna be able to help you and impact you, that you could take notes on and apply it to your life, or be
Exactly.
inspired to get out there and do.
Yeah.
If you have a passion that you're excited about or that you brings life to you, get out and do it.
Yeah.
Find a way to make it something that's gonna work for you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyways, this has been real fun.
Yeah.
Episode 20, our second guest. Thank
Woo,
you.
woo.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Thank you for
I hope
having
this won't be the
me.
last time.
Yes.
It won't. It won't.
You'll be on again, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And for those of you who stayed around and watched this whole thing, thank you for watching.
Yes,
We'll
thank
see you
you.
guys next week.
Take notes.